Hi, I'm Dr. Keith Evans, and I'm a professor of Christian counseling at the Reformed Theological Seminary in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm the professor for this class, Theology and Secular Counseling. In this class, we're going to be examining not only a theology of counseling, that's going to be the first half of the class, laying the foundations of a positive approach to our method of how we care for people, and to answer the question, do the scriptures have a methodology of care? It won't be quite the same as like an intro to Christian counseling class or biblical counseling class, but it is to say the scriptures have a lot to say to the question of our method of care for the human person. But then the second half of the class, we will actually push into the various secular approaches to the care of the human person, the secular psychologies. And we will trace the history of the psychologies, and we'll see the major thinkers and the major movements in the psychologies and how that has given rise to our contemporary expression of psychological care, of therapy and the psychologies and so forth. And as we examine those, we will be looking at the philosophical underpinnings of those things, but also their application, their methodology. And so we'll be comparing and contrasting what the scriptures have to offer for the care of the human person and what the secular therapeutic approaches have to offer for the human person. And we will ultimately be asking the question, is there anything that we should be gathering from those secular therapeutic approaches, the secular counseling, and bringing into our Christian approach to caring for individuals? Now, ultimately, the answer is going to be that the Lord has given us that which is sufficient in His Word for the sanctification of saints, that the man of God might be complete, equipped for every good work. And so we're going to see that God has given us everything that we need for life and godliness, even as we examine that in contrast to the world's systems. Well, thank you so much for being willing to join me for this class, and I hope it is beneficial to you and to your ministry and to your future training. All the Lord's best.